we are given a function f is from 0 comma 1 to 0 comma 1 and defined as f of x is equals to x if x is rational and f of x is equals to 1 minus x if x is irrational. Our goal is to find f of x. Our goal is to find f of x, which means applying the function f twice or finding the f of x for any x in the interval 0 comma 1. Let's begin by analyzing the function fx closely. If x is a rational number like 0 comma 0.5 or 1 etc., then fx is equals to x only. This means the function simply returns the same value for rational number. Means for any rational number, say x is equals to 0.5, it's irrational, that is f of 0.5 will be 0.5 only. This means the function simply returns the same value for rational number. If x is irrational like root 2 by 2 or pi by 4 etc., then function f of x is equals to 1 minus x. So instead of returning the same value, it gives us the complement with respect to 1. So in case of irrational, if x is irrational, so in this case, instead of returning the same value, it gives us the complement with respect to 1 because it is a 1 minus x. Means for example, let's say x is equals to root 2 by 2, that is 0.707 approximately. So f of root 2 by 2 is nothing but 1 minus 0.707, which is approximately equals to 0.293. So here we are getting the complement with respect to 1. So in case of x is irrational. Now let's use this information to understand what happens when we apply function twice, that is f of x. To find f of x, that is f of x is nothing but f of x. The very first case, if x is rational, then f of x is x, which is given to us. Now let's apply this f again to fx, which is f of x. But we know that f of x is x here. In case of x is rational, that is f of x we will get, and we know that f of x is nothing but x only. Since x is rational, we are getting f of x as x only. So for rational, we are getting f of x is x. So in next case, that is x is irrational. X is irrational. So in this case, f of x is 1 minus x. Now let's apply f again, that is f of x. What we will get? F of x will be f of 1 minus x. So fx is 1 minus x here in case of x is irrational. So now let's put this 1 minus x instead of x. We will get 1 minus 1 minus x. So that is x only. So this is f of x for x is irrational. So for irrational input as well, we are getting f of x is equals to x only. So after analyzing this to both cases, that is x is irrational and x is irrational, we can see that for any x in the interval 0, 1, whether it's rational or irrational, the f of x is x only. So the answer is option C.